Digitalization is continually advancing and is not stopping at the hospitality industry. With digitalization, guest behavior and expectations of hospitality properties also changed. Today, how to stand out digitally from the competition. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. And make sure to hit the little bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. You won't want to miss anything I designed especially for you. By ignoring new technologies, hotels, resorts, inns, bed and breakfasts, etc., risk being left behind at a time when standards are increasing dramatically. A major example of technology becoming standardized in the hospitality property is free Wi-Fi. Just a few years ago, Wi-Fi at a property was considered a unique selling point, but today it's considered a basic requirement for guests. Booking rooms online, once an innovation, is now normal, and being impressed by a large TV and pay-per-view films are long over, with the introduction of Netflix and other multimedia platforms. Nonetheless, digitalization doesn't only compel hospitality properties to keep up, it also offers the opportunity for our properties to exceed guests' expectations. Hoteliers and innkeepers can impress their guests with a whole new era of modernism instead of offering the basic bed in a room. Today, travelers expect state-of-the-art technology at hospitality properties that is as good as or better than they're used to at home. What guests experience at home includes more than just Wi-Fi. They're used to seamless switching between tablets, laptops, and smartphones, listening to music on internet-based platforms, or streaming movies or their favorite TV shows on Ultra HD Smart TV. And as far as communication goes, today we communicate via FaceTime, Skype, Facebook Messenger, or WhatsApp. Continue reading, and I'll talk about how to use digital technology right after a word from our sponsor. Before the break, I said I would talk about how to use digital technology. Hoteliers and innkeepers need to apply digitization to heighten the guest experience, and this process is already evident in some parts of the industry. Netflix and other streaming services are replacing pay-per-view. Digitized guest directories with chat. Booking functions are replacing traditional printed guest directories. Guests can now check in with just a few clicks on their smartphone or tablet. What do your guests want? Instead of investing in every new shiny technology or jumping on the trends, it is important to find out what your guests want, and you can do this by listening. This way you can pinpoint what's missing at your property and how to address the wants of your guests. Is it important if your target audience is an older clientele? Digitization doesn't only apply to millennials. Yes, the younger generation has grown up with digitization, but it also appeals to older generations who are adopting technology at a faster rate than ever before. According to Statista, 69% of 60 to 69-year-olds and 36% of over 70-year-olds regularly use the internet and are becoming increasingly skilled with new technologies. Does this make sense so far? Let me know by leaving a comment. Millennials. At the beginning of this decade, millennials will have made up about half the population, and therefore a huge amount of potential hospitality property guests. These people are likely to have grown up with digitization, meaning they will expect to find digital solutions in all aspects of their life. Generation X. Those born between the 60s and the early 80s have in general adopted well due to integration of technology in the workplace. Members of Generation X have needed to adopt technology, and as a result are likely to make full use of digital solutions. The Boomer Plus. Statistics show that older generations are adopting technology at rates faster than ever before. This is especially the case when it comes to communicating with family members through new forms of technology. We are all used to digital communication and the increased availability and connectivity it brings. We are also engaged in more interactive and personalized experiences on a daily basis than ever before due to the widespread adoption of digital communication and entertainment platforms. Hospitality property owners and managers need to take notice of this extreme change in how people communicate if the industry is to advance in line with the rest of the world. Not only do guests expect a digital infrastructure similar to what they have at home, but they also want to experience new and exciting innovations that they don't experience anywhere else. According to a survey conducted by ITB Berlin and Travelzoo, by 2030, 1 in every 2 respondents wants smart rooms in the property that automatically adapts to personal preferences. The result of Future Hotel Guests survey indicates that travelers would like a more individualized experience during their stay. Almost half said they would like to be able to choose a specific room before they arrive, the option to choose particular features, want more flexibility and spontaneity with check-in and check-out times. The stay and digitization. The idea of digitization is not a stretch. The travel industry is already highly digitized with digital maps, booking platforms, and even travel to and from a property is highly digitized. A post-stay phase is also highly advanced with review websites and platforms making it easier than ever before for guests to review their experience for all the world to see. If you are a member of the Hospitality Property School Group, as a bonus, I'm going to talk about individual technologies for digital guest communication. In conclusion, it's a win-win. Digitalization has advantages for both guests and hospitality property owners and managers. For property guests, they can experience the same or a better level of digitization than they're used to and experience it on a daily basis. For hoteliers and innkeepers, they can seamlessly connect their establishment with the rest of the digital world that will result in a higher level of guest satisfaction, allows them to react to real-time critiques or reviews, bettering the service they can offer and increasing guest satisfaction, benefit from providing guests with targeted information and offers, helping give guests a personalized experience. Working digitally is a much faster and a more cost-effective way of working than the traditional means, meaning employees can put more time to ensuring the guest experience is the best it can be. Through digital guest communication, you'll optimize processes, generate cost savings, and increase guest turnover. What digital technology do you use at your property? Let me know in the comments. We'll cover more on marketing in the Guide to Owning and Operating a Hospitality Property Successfully book and course. You can find more information at keystonehpd.com. You'll have access to this episode for as long as you'd like, but if you would like to see all the bonuses we offer as a member of the Hospitality Property School Group, check out the short video in this episode's post show notes. In the next episode, I will talk about ways to improve operations. That's it for today's episode. Until next time, have a fun day. If you have not done so yet, make sure you sign up for the Insider Tips, say hi on social, join one of our groups, and make sure you get your free copy of the How to Improve Your Hospitality Property Success. You can find all the links in the show notes.